Yo, what up everybody? Silver Sonic 234 here, and welcome back to Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Alright, so apparently we're destroying enemies invading from the desert. With the camera. What is Shadow hitting? Thin air, come on! With the camera again. But anyway, so this should be the last part of Shadow's story, hopefully. There's only one more level that we have to do, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. There's a level and a boss fight that we have to do, but hopefully it won't take too long and we can get this done in time. So this should be the last part in Shadow's story. We have to destroy enemies and protect the townspeople from the enemies that are apparently invading from the desert, and or Iblis and Mephilous spawn invading from the desert, because you know that's awesome, because Iblis, as I said before, Iblis did not get released in this town yet. Iblis did not get released in this timeline yet. So what are Iblis worms and Iblis birds and what are Iblis spawn doing here? Anyway, and why are there so many enemies? If there's one more wave of enemies, I'm cutting this out, because there really is. If there's like one more whole wave of enemies, I'm cutting this out because you guys aren't missing anything. Just to save time. Well, that was fun. Mashing the A button over and over again. If you like doing that, play this game. But anyway, yeah. Iblis was not even released during this timeline. So what are Iblis spawn and Mephilous spawn doing anyway? I guess there can be an explanation for Mephilous spawn in there, but Iblis spawn, no. No, there isn't. But anyway, we had to do that, and now we're the next level that we're gonna have to do is Dusty Desert. We got an A rank, that's good. So anyway, the next and last level of Shadow Story that we have to do is Dusty Desert, in fact. So we have to just head for the desert. So this should be the last and final part of Shadow Story here, and then after that we head on to the last story, which should be at max maybe 3 parts. I'm trying to, hopefully I can get it down to 2. I mean, I should be able to. It should only be 2 parts. So yeah, just 2 more parts at the least after this one, and then we'll be done with this entire game. So let's go ahead to Dusty Desert. But first we have a cutscene.
Mephilous appears to have headed for those ruins. He's probably looking for the Chaos Emerald that's supposed to be there.
There's no doubt in my mind. His movement shows he's seeking any Chaos Emerald he can find. Supposedly, he needs one in order to join with Iblis again.
I will seal him before that.
Alright, let's do this thing. Team Dark is back again. But there's no team switch like in Sonic Heroes, so all. But anyway, Dusty Desert. This level starts off in a very unpleasant and unsatisfying way, let me tell you. It's different than Sonic's Dusty Desert, but has some sections that are similar to Silver's, but some sections that are just exclusive to Shadow. Like this section, for example. Oh Lord, the lovely hovercraft section. As if we didn't get enough of that from Kingdom Valley and Wave Ocean. Wave Ocean especially. Matter of fact, yeah. Just actually, no, Kingdom Valley. Kingdom Valley mostly because Kingdom Valleys is more frustrating. I know I basically passed Kingdom Valley's hovercraft section in one try, but it's overall more frustrating because since I have not even played like Shadows Wave Ocean in a long time, I didn't know what to do, and it doesn't really tell you. So first time players are gonna do that, but you really just have to get to the gold ring. So Kingdom Valleys is more frustrating because of the towers that fall on you and everything. This one isn't too bad either. Oh, don't you dare. This one isn't too bad either because you really just have to follow the pillars that just raise up out of the ground, and they guide you toward the way, and they have arrows on them that tell you where to go, and then you just get there. And boom, you just make it to the entrance, and then boom. So that section really isn't too bad. I mean, because you have pillars that guide you to where to go. I'd like that in Wave Ocean, but whatever. Well, it may be something like that in Wave Ocean that tell you where to go, but whatever. So the first section of Dusty Desert really isn't that bad. Shadow's Dusty Desert isn't as bad as Silver's because, well, for one, of course, Shadow has no. Whoa! Oh man, yes, you have to be careful on that part because since the controls are so precise, and if you like literally just let Shadow go off on the dash pads and not touch anything, Shadow's just gonna run off the terrain. He's just gonna run off the pipes because the pipes are not straight. You have to make sure that you keep Shadow maneuvered, but it can be so difficult to do that because the controls are so tight. They're too precise. The controls in this game are too precise. One flick of the joystick and your character just does a huge turn. And of course, in this section is basically just like Silver's sections. This section is just like Silver's section. And you know, there's sand waves, which you don't die in if you fall into, but you don't. You just get pushed back. That's really all that is. So the sand waves in this level just serve to be a nuisance. And then we just switch to Omega with a Alright, so we just switched to Omega on this part. Shoot up some bad guys and get to the door. So I'm gonna be showing off. Yeah. You don't even have to use the platforms on that section. You just go straight to the other side and the door doesn't open. So, all right. Yeah, we have to defeat all the enemies. What? The camera. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh man. Oh. What type of bull crap was that? So, as I was saying before the camera decided to just be the worst camera ever, to pass that section, you have to defeat every enemy in that section. So, just so that door can open. So, oh, don't get, he got caught in this, So apparently here you're supposed to hit this stupid switch. My good lord. My life counter went from like 3 to 1. I think it was 3 when I before I cut it. Oh, what do I have to do now? Oh, what do I have to do now? Come on. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, no, that wasn't the right way. This is the right way, apparently. Okay, let's move on. And hopefully the camera does not mess me over again. This level was very frustrating to me when I first played it. Matter of fact, a lot of levels in this game was very frustrating to me when I first played it, and come to think of it. Alright, remember these things? Remember those poles from Sonic Adventure 2 that you just swing on? You have to time off your flips, right? Yeah. Actually, we've seen that in Wave Ocean as well. But anyway, Shadow's Dusty Desert isn't as bad as Silver because Shadow has no ball puzzles, and it's not, you know, none of the characters in Shadow Story are as bad as Amy in this game. So, yeah. And there's another problem of the Iblis worms deciding to just go off into the ground and come back up for no reason, which is stupid. And another one of these sections. I hate these sections. Because, okay, here's what I recommend you do. Don't hit dash pads. Do not hit dash pads on these sections because, except when you're, and then if you do hit a dash pad, stop as soon as you can. Because, jump and stop as soon as you can because, man, it's gonna be hard to control those characters. For one, you get locked. For one, your character gets like locked in place for like 2 seconds after you hit the dash pad. So yeah, and I hope you have your timing right for this one because if you don't time that right, you will die. You will die if you do not time that jump right. Yeah. Oh man, Shadow, I did not mean for you to help me take that guy. Oh. I'm gonna take that pole. Oh, yes. And there's the gold ring. I forgot how short this level was. I thought it was longer than that. Whatever. It's 11:50. That's I've been recording for 12 minutes. Oh, I forgot how short this level was. Wow. I really did forget how short this level was. It's been so long since I played this game. But whatever. This level, I forgot how short that level was. I mean, wow. But anyway, short level, I really forgot how short that level was. Which automatically makes it pretty much the best Dusty Desert level next to Sonic's anyway.
Mephilous.
I was expecting you sooner. As you must know, you're already too late.
Are we Mephilous?
But there's still time for you to change your mind. Join me, Shadow. Let us teach this world a lesson and rewrite the future.
Don't try to deceive me.
What?
You have no desire for revenge. You only crave destruction.
And plus, I've already had enough of that bullcrap back in Sonic Adventure 2. Don't test me.
Time itself.
It's a pity, Shadow the Hedgehog. Truly a shame that you wish to go against me.
That's not a shame. I don't want to put up with no more of this bull. I already said in the last game I was going to put the past behind me. And I mean that well. Do not bring that mess back up to me again, Mephilous.
I'll make sure you regret this, Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, you're going to regret it for bringing that backstory back up. I'm going to kill you. Because I'm not taking no more of that mess. Do not test me. I've had enough of that back in Sonic Adventure 2. And I already said that in the last game that I'm going to put the past behind me for good. And that's exactly what Shadow did. I mean, he joined GUN anyway. The same people that killed Maria, but whatever. I mean, yeah. The same people that killed Maria. When he said he put the past behind him, he must have really meant it, dude. But anyway, this is the final boss of Shadow Story. We can't attack Mephilous, and Mephilous isn't your Shadow this time. So here's basically what happens. The same concept of the last Mephilous fight basically applies to this one, only we do it in a different and pretty much faster way. You see these things? Mephilous Mephilous summons these huge dark beasts, and their method of attacking is stomping shockwaves and shooting lasers at you. Now you attack these monsters and destroy these monsters, and you get basically a lot more energy cores than you would normal enemies. You see, our meter's almost half full already just by defeating 2 of them. So these giant beasts, yeah, you know, they're really not that hard to defeat. All you have to do is just wait for them to do their shockwave attack and get ready to charge their laser at you. Hit their weak spot where the laser is being shot at, and a few times where the laser is being shot at, and then go straight to Chaos Boost mode so that you can attack Mephilous. And I did show off the Chaos Blast. Oh, wow, I didn't show off the Chaos Blast, did I? So we go Chaos Boost mode, and now we can wail on Mephilous. Alright, so let's just wail on Mephilous as fast as we can before our Chaos Boost wears out. Because the more, because of course, as long as we're in Chaos Boost mode, that's how long Mephilous is vulnerable. And if you just keep on level 1 and keep doing homing attack chains on them, then you'll be able to deal a lot of damage to Mephilous on pretty much the first try. And oh man, he's almost dead. And he can also summon clones of himself so that he can be hard to reach. But ooh, I almost got him. Oh man, come on. Come on, he's almost dead. Oh, man. Whatever. So those things are just gonna try and dogpile you again. Just don't let any of them hit you, and then you'll be all right. And they just do that a few while, and then I'm guessing in the darkness I'm guessing they fuse together in the darkness, and then they form those beasts, or whatever. The music in this boss fight it's not quite as good as the music in the Mephilous boss fight, but it's not quite as good as the music in the first Mephilous boss fight. But it's pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty super epic. You could basically call the music in this second fight a remix of, I guess you could call it a remix of the music from the first Mephilous fight. Wait, you don't even have to hit them when their weak point is showing? You just hit them? Because that's what I did to that one guy. Wow, you just had to hit them in their weak point, whether it's showing or not, huh? Ain't that some stuff? And now, Chaos Boost mode! And also, when you're in Chaos Boost mode, any beasts that are still left, they automatically just die, so, because we're overpowered like that. And we've stunned Mephilous, and boom! Alright, so we've been recording for 18 minutes. Let's enjoy this final cutscene.
I am forever. I am invincible.
You ain't invincible even with the Chaos Emeralds, Dumbo. Achievement unlocked. Shadow episode cleared.
Yes. Need to stay focused.
See, Frank, I don't care. What matters is we got through it. I apologize I didn't show off Chaos Blast like I said, but I might do it in an extra video, like I might show off Sonic's other gem upgrades too. But anyway, enjoy this final CGI cutscene.
absorbed your power through your shadow in the past. What may have worked 10 years ago no longer does. You must realize now that you cannot hope to stop me with your limited power.
So you say.
It's futile. The world will betray you. Why fight at all? Why risk your life for those who will persecute you later?
If the world chooses to become my enemy, I will fight like I always have.
Alright, so that was the end of Shadow's story from Sonic 06. So, what do I think of Shadow's story? Well, first of all, the crazy thing is he actually tapped into the power of Sonic X to to defeat Mephilous there. I mean, that was crazy. He took off them inhibitor rings and everything. He should do that more. He should do that more in the games, and he probably should have done that earlier. I mean, when you think about it, maybe. Matter of fact, how come in the next Sonic game? Okay, how about in the next Sonic game that you guys make, not chronologically after this one, but the next Sonic game that Sega makes, period. They should do that. They should put that ability in the game. For the next Sonic game that we're able to play as Shadow in, they should put that ability in the game to do that. I mean, we've never really been able to do that in an actual Sonic game. We've only seen it in Sonic X and or this game. But whatever. The theme in the background playing is All Hail Shadow, which I do like the song. I do like the song. It's from Shadow the Hedgehog, but you know, it's in this game and stuff. So anyway, what did I think of Shadow Story? Definitely, it's about on the same level of Silver Story. I mean, of course, Shadow and Silver stories are the most interesting stories in the game because that's where you get all the backstory from and everything that you're supposed in, you know, all the plot holes filled, basically. Sonic's story is just him saving Elise over and over again. It doesn't go into any other backstory or anything. And Sonic's story in this game is just plain bad. I mean, really. But even though Shadow's and Silver stories are still the most interesting stories, it still has a lot of plot holes. Like it does. It really has it does have a lot of plot holes. I'm not gonna I guess one plot hole you can say is, well, I guess one plot hole you could say between Silver and Shadow story is, in Silver story, Silver gave Elise the blue Chaos Emerald, but if you play Shadow story, which takes place at the exact same time in the exact same place, you see Silver jump in the time portal with the Chaos Emerald still in his hand. So, what's up with that? I mean, it's just crazy. But anyway, I'm not gonna go over here going through all the plot holes. I mean, I don't remember all of them, and I probably don't even know all of them, but I'm sure there's a lot, as I've seen in a lot of game reviews of this game. But anyway, Shadow's story is pretty alright. I mean, I like the character Shadow the Hedgehog himself. His gameplay is most similar to Sonic's, but the whole more combat-oriented thing, I don't quite like that much. Because he's a speed type. Shadow's a speed type like Sonic. He's supposed to be a Sonic clone. And that's what he's always been. I mean, they shouldn't change it here. I mean, I guess I can get used to the whole punch and kick combo homing attack that he does. But the fact that it's all long range and stuff makes it hard to determine where you're gonna land. And it's where you're gonna land if you're like jumping if you're like jumping over a big ditch or something like that. It makes it hard to determine where, if you're like jumping from platform to platform but they're at a distance from each other, like a long distance, it's hard to tell whether you're gonna land on the platform or whether you're just gonna homing attack straight over it, because Shadow's homing attack is just fast and far. And by the way, the song playing here is His World, which they should have played in Sonic Story instead of that horrible sweet 06 song, but whatever. On the next part, we're gonna start the last and final story of this game, and it should be 2 parts long. So, this has been Silver Sonic 234, and I will see you guys on the next part. Later, guys.